Hello. In today's video, we're going to take a look at ITM Platform's Risk and Issue Management feature. So for that, we will click on the Risk and Issues tab of the project. And here you will see that there are two subsections, Risks and Issues. There are also two view options. The current view is the graph view, but we also have a list view. For now, let's stay here, and you'll notice that we have all the risks along with their impact and probability. In each section, there is a risk matrix. The graph on the right provides an overview of impact and probability for all risk factors. Now let's move on to the list view. And you'll notice that here it provides a bit more information, such as the management costs and the management hours. We can also click on a specific risk where you will see here that you can provide a risk name, risk description, risk type, and risk status. If you look further below, there is a section titled Potential Impact on Project. And this enables you to set the risk impact and probability that will be reflected in the following graph. As you can see, in this example, it is a high risk level. You can also see specific tasks that are affected with this risk. In this case, we can see there are 4 tasks that are affected in some way, whether it be by scope, budget, or schedule. You also have the option to set the total cost of risk occurrence. So, if this risk were to come to fruition, then you will know how much impact financially this will have on your project. Same applies for the schedule variation. But we can also manage the risk below by assigning a risk manager, along with a mitigation plan and contingency plan. If need be, you can attach any necessary documents. You can also assign some tasks to mitigate or tackle this risk. In this case, we have 2 of them, and we can set the costs of the risk management. So we chose to inherit from the task the costs, and you do that by clicking on this checkbox right here. For this example, we said it would be at a total of 320 hours to manage this risk. We can also apply associated issues. We have a product specifications which has 3-week delay, and it has been listed as a problem under the issue type column. Now let's move on to the issues subsection. You'll notice that we have 2 issues in our list. Let's look at this one. Here it's titled New SAP Integration Feature. The issue type is listed as change requests, but you have other options. It can be changed to bug or problem. We see there is no task affected by this issue, but further below, you can see that we created a task to tackle it. Since we have a change request, we say that the task here is the change itself. In this case, SAP integration with personnel number. The cost of the issue management can be inherited from the task, but in this case we said no. We said it would cost $8,500 and 120 total hours for issue management. And in this example, there is no associated risk. Because it's a closed issue, you can see we have a final resolution as well as the change in project costs and change in project schedule. If you click on this checkbox, then you can inherit the risk occurrence cost or just have it typed manually without clicking on this checkbox. Also, you can see we have a description of the scope that was affected. And we have the 3 variables filled out here: cost, variable, and scope. And all of this is reflected in your dashboard. So you can see that we have a total cost of risk management, which is 1% over the total cost. Here on the right, the risk occurrence. So if all risks occur, then it would be at 8% of the total cost. Similarly, we have the same with issue management at almost 4%, and this is the variation because of the closed issues, meaning the issues that had already happened. And here we have it at around 2% cost for the project. We have a similar comparison with the schedule. We have the project duration, and if the risks occur, then it would go from, in this example, from 520 days stemming away from the original 478 days. Same applies for the closed issues. The original project duration was at 478 days and has changed to 508 days. So that's the risk and issue management for projects with ITM platform.